Welcome to Trivia Clips. Are you ready to test your knowledge about one of the most legendary progressive rock bands of all time? This is part 1 of the Genesis True or False Challenge. You have 5 seconds to answer each one. True or false? Let's begin. 1. Genesis was formed in the city of Manchester. You have 5 seconds to answer. True or false? Correct answer. False. Genesis was actually formed at Charterhouse School in Surrey. The founding members were classmates at a private school. They started writing songs for a school project. Their early sound was heavily influenced by classical music. Manchester had nothing to do with their origin. 2. Phil Collins joined Genesis as their original drummer. You have 5 seconds to answer. True or false? Correct answer. False. Phil Collins joined the band in 1970. He replaced John Mayhew as drummer. He was first brought in as a session musician. Later, he became the lead vocalist, but he was not one of the founding members. 3. Peter Gabriel was known for wearing elaborate costumes on stage. You have 5 seconds to answer. True or false? Correct answer. True. Gabriel's performances were full of theatrics. He often wore surreal and bizarre costumes. He used masks, props, and makeup. These visuals enhanced the band's live shows. They became part of Genesis's identity. 4. The album Invisible Touch was released in the 1970s. You have 5 seconds to answer. True or false? Correct answer. False. Invisible Touch was released in 1986. The album was a massive commercial success. It had 5 US top 5 singles. It definitely wasn't a 1970s release. 5. Steve Hackett was a keyboardist in Genesis. You have 5 seconds to answer. True or false? Correct answer. False. Steve Hackett played lead guitar. Tony Banks handled the keyboards. Hackett's unique techniques shaped their sound. He used tapping and sweep picking early on, but he never played keyboards in Genesis. 6. Phil Collins sang lead vocals on Follow You, Follow Me. You have 5 seconds to answer. True or false? Correct answer. True. This was Collins' first big vocal track. Released in 1978 after Gabriel left, it marked a shift toward mainstream pop. The song was a commercial hit. It proved Collins could lead vocally. 7. Genesis was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 2010. You have 5 seconds to answer. True or false? Correct answer. True. They were inducted in 2010 officially. The ceremony honored all key members. Peter Gabriel, Collins, and others were included. It was a major moment for the band. Their legacy was finally celebrated. 8. Peter Gabriel and Phil Collins never performed together on stage. You have 5 seconds to answer. True or false? Correct answer. False. They have performed together on rare occasions. One major event was in 1982. Fans were thrilled to see both legends live. Though uncommon, it did happen. They did share the stage at times. 9. Genesis was originally managed by Tony Stratton Smith. You have 5 seconds to answer. True or false? Correct answer. True. Stratton Smith founded Charisma Records. He took Genesis under his wing early on. He supported their progressive direction. He helped launch their first major albums. He was key to their early rise. The 10th. Supper's Ready is over 20 minutes long. You have 5 seconds to answer. True or false? Correct answer. True. It's their most ambitious prog rock piece, clocking in around 23 minutes total. It's made of multiple sections and themes, a favorite among hardcore fans. It's considered a Genesis masterpiece. End of part 1. How many did you get right? Stick around for part 2. The questions only get harder.